Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, humans and otherwise, to the greatest game of all, Yerth. Prepare to witness a spectacle of pure embarrassment. We will begin now.
Welcome, one and all, to the second recorded Jimmy and Larry Casual Series Earth game. Let me make sure we're live. Yes. As a reminder, each time we do a casual game outside of any kind of ranked competitive season, we will randomize which team is Jimmy and which
Let
team
the
is Larry.
suffering begin.
Yes.
And then we're off. It does not actually matter which team is which. It's just so that we can keep records. As you can see on the scoreboard, each team is 2-2 right now, 2 wins, 2 losses. So this game will decide which team will break the tie first. All right, we'll get right into it. So, and as we can see, the Seekers are getting their head start. In case you're not familiar with the rules, they get a 30-second head start. So Spiral here, who is Rigdon, he just picked up the glitch item. This, when he drops that item, when he drops it from his hand, it will immediately activate and teleport him 5 blocks above where he is standing. So that is very useful for Seekers to get out of tunnels, for example, or just pass through thin roofs or barriers above them. Alright, who's the other? Alright, so we've got Landon here as the other Seeker. He's going for the high dive. This is known as the Connor Gambit, named after myself, who started this strategy a really long time ago. It's been revitalized with the addition of Yerth right next to the Desolate Stone in the Exiled Lands here. So he is camping out, making sure some hunters don't know his position early. So let's see what he does. He's jumping in. When you land on this spot right here, you don't take any fall damage. For reference, he's going to pick up this basic key, hopefully. Yep, he's going to get that basic key. You can use that to get some useful things later, like unlocking the color stones when they're otherwise blocked. Alright, here he goes, getting the Desolate Stone. I expect he might go up to Yerth after this. Nope, he's going down. Okay, so this is going to lead into the color tunnels, so we'll check back in with him. Rigdon is over here by the Old Jeff ruins. Old Castle Jeff. This is New Castle Jeff right there. Alright, let's see what the hunters are doing. Okay, he's close to Landon. Yep, here goes Landon in the color tunnels. You can see he's going to get invisibility while he's in the tunnels, so Ben will not be able to track his name tag from above. We'll get a cool angle here. Ben knows he's in the tunnel, though. He's just going to chase him in. Get to see some action here. So in that case, oh, he's just going to get this stone because he knows he's going to die. That's not a terrible idea. Oh, he didn't? Oh, I'm dumb. That's a color stone. He can't get it in the first 5 minutes. Sorry, dumb commentating there. Oh, we've got a pincer movement. Vincent picked the assassin class for hunter, so this mob skull means that the Seekers can't see where he is on the map right now. They have a map for the first 5 minutes. They can see where the hunters are. We can see that Rigdon got the Castle Jeff stone, but we'll go back on the action here. So in general, it's fine that the hunters are taking advantage of this, but in general, when you've got 2 hunters on 1 Seeker, obviously the other Seeker has nobody chasing them, so they have an opportunity to get a lot of points, basically for free. But in this case, if it just so happens that you're both going to be on the Seeker, you should just keep chasing them and keep the pressure on. I think that the best time to intentionally double chase a Seeker is when they have 1 life left. So you want to make sure you just get them out of the game. So then when there's 1 Seeker left, it's unlikely that they manage to do very much by themselves. So we've still got both hunters are chasing Landon. So that's tough luck for him. Looks like he's going to get Olga's Ender Pearl in here. So that'll help him escape. Where did they go exactly? Oh, he was right behind him. I didn't see that. Okay, so Landon has got his first death, but he just picked up that Ender Pearl, so that's good at least. All right, Spiral's still sitting high at 2 lives. I expect one of the hunters is going to be trying to chase him. This is Vincent. I thought he would be turning off the throne. I don't think he did. So that throne gives you resistance while it's activated, but Vincent didn't turn it off. Alright, so here's Rigdon going into Castle Zack potentially. Let's see what Landon does out of spawn. Oh, he went to the Kidney Stone. Interesting. Wait, so where are the hunters again? Let's see. Ben is not close, and yep, that was a really good time to go for that. Good move by Landon here. Very good move. The Kidney Stone is normally pretty hard to get because it's right next to spawn and the hunters can see this directly on their map.
25 minutes remaining.
Well, they don't have hunter maps yet. They just now got their hunter maps. So that means that because they can see the Kidney Stone on their map, it's usually best to get it in the first 5 minutes once the hunters have dispersed.
Wow, the secrets are looking snazzy.
That's exactly what Landon just did. So that was a good strategy. That's really the only way you can reliably get the Kidney Stone. Otherwise, it's just too difficult. So let's see. Rigdon get the. Let's see if he's gonna Ender Pearl out. I don't know if he's used a Pearl yet. The normal strat is to get fortified like he just did, and then Ender Pearl over here to the Grindstone. Doesn't look like he's gonna do that, or he might just be trying to see where the hunters are. Let's see him throw it. There he goes, as I said. Ben was not okay. Ben is at spawn. He's on Landon. Let's see where Vincent is. Vincent is trying to hide. I don't think he realizes what Rigdon did yet. Rigdon just got Grindstone. So that's really popular to get Fortified Stone over there at Castle Zack, and then throw an Ender Pearl over to Grind. Vincent is on him though. Pretty close pursuit. And in case, again, I will probably clarify this in all the recorded videos, but the way this works is you can see that they have collected 5 stones. You could also just call them points. They have collected 5 points so far. The reason I have not changed the scoreboard is because they have to bring them back to the middle of the map into the safe zone where you turn them in. So those points do not count until they turn the stones in. So that's when the scoreboard at the bottom of the screen will be updated. Ben is trying to wreak havoc on the Horrible Land Bridge. Who is he chasing? Probably Landon. Landon is oh no, he's next to Horrible Land. So Ben is not exactly on his trail there, but he is. I think he's aware of the direction, so he's gonna be walling to the other side here, just like Landon did. What did I just type? Oh my gosh! I'm trying to go. Oh my gosh! I'm trying to go too fast. All right, so this is on the other side of the wall because Landon stepped on the pressure plates. We're gonna see Ben show up in a little bit in pursuit. Dirt stone. Let's get a look at that. Why am I messing this up? Yep, you just saw Ben show up. Okay, so Landon's at the dirt stone here. By the way, over there is where Landon is, so they're getting pretty close to it. Oh, they're getting pretty close. Why is it? Oh, I tried to type L for Landon instead of bio. Okay, he's going for Steamy. Where is Ben at this point? Ben is very close. All right, so now the way this works, he's probably going to follow him in, maybe? No. Okay, so you can't get in from the outside unless you go up this water, or there's a couple other entrances. These doors are one-way exits. We'll see. So Bio is getting the Ender Pearl. Let's have a steamy time means he got the Ender Pearl. He's probably going to run up to this balcony here and Ender Pearl off of that because Ben is just camping him down here. I would assume he sees him. Yep, he's gonna say hi. A little taunting there. We love to see it. Alright, yeah, he's gonna Ender Pearl from the balcony. Let's see what he does. Now, Ben has a good chance of seeing where he throws it, unless... Well, let's see how this develops. I'm gonna check on Rigdon real quick. Oh, he's getting the Dwarven Pearl. He just got an Ender Pearl from there. Alright, how's this developing? Ben is about to try to go in there. Oh, that's a bad idea. That's a bad idea. You see, this is core... This is like... Oh, okay. Now, Ben almost made a mistake there, but actually it ended up being pretty good. I think he was faking going in there so that he could get Landon to leave. As a hunter, you don't normally want to chase seekers in like that when they're cornered because you'll just flush them out, but he was doing that intentionally. Now, I still think that was a bit of a mistake. I think the better move would be to just let Landon sit in that building as long as he wants to, because you have to remember the clock is ticking. We only have 30 minutes, and it's almost been 10 minutes already. Oh, that was a shot. Landon is out of the game. So that's really bad for Rigdon. So you just heard that screaming sound played. That means that his last life. Oh, Rigdon is getting chased here. We're getting some action. Not very far into this round, he's gonna knock him off. Beautiful. Vincent is very low right now, but Rigdon's obviously not gonna chase him down and try to kill him yet.
20 minutes remaining.
He really needs to go ahead and get the stone up here, and then there's a slow falling potion so he can like float back down. This would be a really good time to do that. Okay, he's going for it. This would be a good time to do that because he's going to leave Vincent somewhat stranded up here. Vincent can't get back up there where the exit is, so he'll just have to jump all the way down the roof, taking fall damage the whole time also. So I don't know. Wait, I might have missed. No, according to the chat, stones were never turned in yet by Landon, so he didn't turn them in after his first death for some reason. According to the chat, let me check back on this. Let's just make sure I didn't miss any points. What's happening? Okay, he already floated down. Then I would assume he might have thrown an ender pearl though. It's also possible. All right, so where was Ben again? Ben is in swamp. Okay, Rigdon was just over there at the walls, so Ben is not super close. Vincent's just now yes, that's what I was talking about. He was gonna get stranded up there, which is good for Rigdon. The most important thing for Rigdon to do here, he has 2 lives left, so when you die the first time as a seeker, you respawn in the safe zone directly. So unless you throw an ender pearl that lands after you die so that you would be sent out of the safe zone, unless that one specific thing happens, you're guaranteed to turn in the stones you collect during your first life, which is why I'm not sure Landon apparently did not turn in the points he collected. The 3 stones, he did not turn those in after he died the first time, according to the chat, because we would have... let me confirm, though. If he turned those points in, I want to make sure I update the scoreboard. It looks like... Oh, he enderpearled. Where did it go? Is he going to escape? Okay, he's got a decent lead. He's going to have to... he's not answering. He's right here. Should be able to... I want to confirm that they don't have those points yet.
In his 3.
Do what?
They're in leftovers.
He did?
They turned in one of them.
Or he didn't? Okay, he did not turn them in.
From glory!
Everyone say hi to Sam. He has joined us. This isn't a stream, by the way. I'm just recording. I'm just commenting.
Yeah. Yeah,
okay,
I'm watching Landon's stream.
All right, so they should have 8 points now. He should be able to turn in everything. All right, so we've got 8 points for Team Jimmy. It's not looking good, though, because Rigdon is the only seeker left, and he has 1 life. His only chance possible is turning off the compass right here. If he turns it off, the seeker or the hunters won't be able to turn it back on the entire game, so they won't have a compass pointing at his direction. But the problem is it might be difficult for him to actually manage to get into here, turn it off, and then get back out without getting killed, because the hunters are probably going to be on top of that, except they're not quite yet. Ben is getting close. It's probably too late now. Yep. Vincent's already at the spawn. It's too late to try to do that. So Rigdon does not have many options, unfortunately. Sam, you have any thoughts on this?
Right now, I'm listening in on the other team, and it seems like the secret team. And right now, Landon is giving comms to Rigdon to try and help him get out of there. But it's kind of a rough spot. It's going to be difficult for him to get more than one.
Yeah, so, alright, he's escaped into San Fran. That's an important mention. So when your teammate is dead, you can see Landon's right here as a ghost like I am. They can
15 minutes
spectate
remaining.
and tell their teammate where the hunters are to at least help a little bit. It is very helpful, but it doesn't usually prevent them from killing you for very long. He's in the seasons right now. He might... It doesn't look like he's going to go for one. It's probably not worth it because it's a little time consuming to run up these towers and then run back down. Let's see where the hunters actually are. So Ben is a good ways behind him. Is Vincent going to flank? No, they're both just chasing after him. That's not ideal. So Ben, since Vincent's closer, Ben should probably just turn around and go the opposite way so that eventually they can pincer. Okay, Rigdon just missed his Ender Pearl. Well, he's dead. Oh wait, does he have the glitch still? Oh my gosh, did you see that? That was crazy. Sam, did you see that? Oh wait, is he in the chat still? Oh, he left voice chat. Okay, I can't believe I caught that. Was hilarious. He just used the glitch to get up the blocks. He can get on this block here. There's a block right here he can jump up onto, but it probably doesn't matter too much anyway because he's going to be stuck in the fortress because the hunters are going to know where the exits lead to. Yep, Vincent knows oh, I'm so proud of Vincent right now. This is the first time I've seen someone else use this hunter tunnel. So the hunter tunnels are only accessible by hunters. There's one in particular here that leads into the lava fortress so that they can get in quickly. The Seekers, however, either have to Ender Pearl in like we just saw, or they have to use our portal system, which is too involved to explain on a broadcast, but basically the portal system is how you get into the fortress without Ender Pearling. Vincent is going to be hot on his tail here. Why does this keep messing up? It's hard to spectate in this building. Okay, Vincent's in the main room. Oh, yeah, he's gonna... Yeah, this is over. And that is round. Final score for Team Jimmy is 8 points. It's not looking good for my Team Jimmy, guys. I will not be unbiased. I am Team Jimmy. I'm a little saddened by this development, but we'll have to stick around for round 2. So, it's hard to say exactly what went wrong in particular. Because I might not have been paying enough attention to Landon at one point. Like when he died the first time, I don't actually know if he had collected stones yet. I think that's why he didn't turn his in. During his first life, he got killed, but he hadn't collected any stones yet. So then his second life, he collected 3, but then he was killed again, so he didn't have a chance to make it back. Because you can't turn your stones in after you're out of the game. You have to put them in the leftovers chest, which is right here. This is the safe zone. I didn't really show it very much. The leftovers chest is where you put whatever you had when you died, so that your teammate can get it. So if you had stones when you died a second time, you have to put them in there. So I think what happened is Landon collected his 3 stones after he died the first time, so he didn't get to turn them in. I would say the only chance that Rigdon had there was turning this compass off, and it's hard to manage to do that anyway. They didn't have a daytime advantage at any point, I don't think. I think it was nighttime the whole time at the temple. Yeah, it was just a It was just a really, really good Hunter game from Ben and Vincent here. So yeah, that's it for round 1. We'll have a round 2 video that you can also watch to find out who ends up winning.